a lion, no Simba. Spit straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody.
What's up, guys? Co-master, the Cardigan Falco Black. And today, we're going to talk about, everybody watch My Hero Academia. Everybody know to come up with Deku, whatnot. And the episode dropped, on Saturday, and it was a phenomenal episode. It showed the direction that we're moving with My Hero Academia. And most importantly, it showed us and it proved to us who is the true main character. Because we know a couple times before, a lot of us were saying that maybe Lemillion, maybe it's true that maybe he was the one that had to get, one for all in that instance. But Deku took that right out the window. He proved that All Might did not make this mistake by making me the inheritor of, one for all and whatnot. And we're going to talk about a quote that Midoriya said. Like I said, it's Momentum Monday. We're going to get through this week and we're going to start off on a positive note. And first thing we're going to do, as I said, is we're going to go with a quote from Midoriya. So Midoriya said, "Don't worry about what others think. Hold your head high and plunge forward." Now, what does that mean? There's a lot of interpretations of what that can mean. In that instance, long story short, that's just basically telling us about, most of the time, a lot of us don't want to continue to move in a positive direction. A lot of us don't want to strive towards our dreams. A lot of us just, try to stop. We say, you know what, we're going to aim for something that's within our category. Other people tell us, this is what we're capable of doing. This is what I should be at. In other instances, this is where individuals tell you to stay in your lane. For instance, I want to achieve something that hasn't been achieved before. And other people saying, no, you can't do that because, like you said, it's never been achieved before. So what makes you think that you're so special than other people? What makes you so special is that you have the grit to cancel the naysayers out. To cancel those who don't believe in you, that's telling you otherwise out. And then from that instance, it's just a tunnel vision between you and your goals. Everything that you want, your heart, your desires, everything you want is right there, tunnel vision wise, and there's soundproof windows because we ain't listening to no naysayers, we ain't listening to none of that, we canceling all that noise out. The only thing we're focusing on is our journey towards our goals. And that's exactly what Deku was saying about, focusing on you. Don't worry about what anybody else got to say. Just plunging forward towards your goals. Because Deku, he heard it all. Midoriya heard it all. He heard it from Bakugo saying, you ain't got no powers or anything like that. The doctor told him that he had to give it up, all that stuff. Yes, he inherited a power that's passed down from generation to generation, but it was still a power that he had to manifest. A lot of us are being given the tools. A lot of us are given the tools of success. A lot of people are telling us this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. But a lot of us are not taking that, and a lot of us are not harnessing that to reach our full potential. And that's the same thing with Midoriya. If he took that tool that All Might gave him and he did not, train in the right way or try to develop it, he wanted to get to where he wanted to be. He had to take that information with the powers and be like, all right, this is what I have to do to make sure I can get the full amount of this power. I can get the maximum amount of what this power is meant to be used. And it's the same thing with us. If we're getting passed down something, we're getting passed down information, passed down knowledge, something that's going to help us out in the long run. We need to take that information and we need to run with it. We need to understand what that information means. If there's those that's trying to help you in these instances, that's the time where we don't ignore. That's the time when we learn, we accept their coaching, we accept their philosophy, and we be able to educate ourselves so we can move in a positive direction. That's exactly what Deku did with All Might. He got the one for all power. He interpreted it his own way. He learned from it. He studied different heroes and all that stuff. And he's trying to find a way day in and day out. And nobody thought we'll get to the point where we see him try to solo another character. Chisaki or whatever my boy name was, Overhaul. That he actually had a one-on-one fight, no help, all powers and all that stuff, and he did his thing. In life, we have individual journeys. We have our own journeys to go by. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with the tunnel vision. You have a journey. It don't matter how hard the journey is for you. It doesn't matter what other people think about your journey, because that journey is for you. You want to try to, shoot for the stars, just like what Senku said, Dr. Stone. When Senku said, I'm going to outer space today, his teacher looked at him like he was crazy. But Senku meant that. He said, I'm going to space today. Bump what y'all talking about. Cancel all that noise. Bump all that noise. He said, I'm going to space today. So it's the same thing. You got a goal. You got a dream. It don't matter how out of reach it is for other people. Like I told you in a couple episodes before, that's their own dream. Let them dream their own dream, and you can dream your dreams. Don't let them shoot your dreams down. If they try to shoot your dreams down, that's when you hit the matrix, because that's not for them to interpret. You got your own dreams to interpret. That's what the tunnel vision is for. That's what your dreams are for. That's what the, bulletproof or soundproof glass is for with walls, because you're going forward. Nothing else matters but you and your destination. And we'll touch on this a little later on this week with plot armor. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to going beyond. Going beyond, we're going to talk about this a little bit more. But going beyond means, what do you do when you're down and out? What do you do when you can't go no more? I'm tired. I'm exhausted from school. I can't work no more. I can't take this anymore. What happens when you go beyond? Because the first person that really went to go beyond, that went further beyond, he said that we know who that is. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It comes to a point where you have to dig deeper for this power that you've never seen before to get past your adversities, get past your hardships, and we'll talk about that in another episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Momentum Mondays. Please make sure you hit that description, our Instagram link, subscribe to our YouTube channel, help us build up, help us get to a wider audience so they can also know about the guild. We trying to bring more members into the guild, so help us out in that aspect. Also, subscribe to our Instagram channel as well as our Facebook and our Twitter. Hope you guys appreciate everything that we're doing. We appreciate giving the content out to you guys, not only from a funny standpoint, but also a motivational standpoint. Like I said, we're like an anime. We're going to give you the funny times. We're also going to give you the motivation times so we can, keep that internal balance and whatnot. And stay tuned. We're going to have a t-shirt giveaway coming around soon, whatnot. Guys, most importantly, let's continue to go beyond together. See you.
Heart of a lion, no Simba. Spit straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds, no Nimbus. Got the Cardigan, we the fire force. Assassination classroom, I'm a killer course. Late Oreo, grinding, can't go for it. Ain't no going back like Elite 4. Grinding for my cause sound, we can eat more. Buzz circle on the beat like a beach horn. 4 Dragon Balls, me, I need 3 more. And I'm still spitting fire like a Pete more.